Today, folks, I tracked down some new Funko Pops at some local stores, give you a few updates about the channel, and also show off a collection that I bought that has some pretty cool pieces. And without any further ado, guys, let's get it started. Here we go. All right, folks, I made my way over to Target, kind of looking to see what new things that they have around here. And there's one thing that actually catches my eye that's really interesting. We have the Shrek bathing Funko Pop. This is a Target exclusive, and such a weird moment to make a pop, and they made it into a bigger box. Obviously you gotta capture, you know, Shrek bathing in all of his glory, I guess, if that's the way you want to put it. But kind of a weird one, and this is the first time I've seen it in store. I know it's been out for a while, but my Targets are usually weird with like stock and things like that. But yeah, that is a very strange pop. But yeah, taking a look around, guys, I think there's a few new things here and there. I want to say the Peter Parker Iron Spider's new, where he's like kind of cut in half right there. I think I saw another one. Yeah, Steve Rogers as Captain America as well. Even this Diamond Collection Silver right here, I think, is a new one too. A lot of people have been really into these Frennerin pops right here, and I think this guy has a chase. If it was here, it's probably gone by now. Yeah, plenty of interesting things to look at. Nothing that I'm really on the lookout for. I think I showed this one off last time as well, the 9,500 piece Spider Boy. But yeah, like I said, plenty of interesting stuff. Nothing that I'm looking for, though. Real quick, before I head over to the next store, guys, I just wanted to let you know about today's sponsor of the video, Whatnot. One of my favorite platforms, guys, to come across anything collectible, whether it be marketplace style or auction style. I've got an auction, guys, coming up in September. It's going to include a lot of the things that I'm going to be showing off later on in this video from a collection I bought. Gonna have some fun giveaways and some other things, so I want to see you there. And if you're a first-time user, guys, you can get $15 off of your first purchase. So if you want to use it on my auction coming up, guys, or anywhere throughout the app, you got some choices. All right, with that being said, guys, thanks a bunch to Whatnot for sponsoring this video. And now let's go back out to the store and see what other things I can find. GameStop was up next, guys, and they actually had a couple of things that I'm going to be buying because they had a 2 for $25 sale. This being one of them right here, guys, Spike from The Land Before Time, a throwback movie for me for sure, and we'll talk about it later. Speaking of another throwback movie for me, guys, Casper. This 3-pack is so epic. Oh my gosh, I totally haven't thought about those guys in such a long time. We got Doc with the Time Machine as well, a really good pop ride. Woody and Buzz sitting on the porch, probably from Toy Story 3 if I had to guess. And then Doc and Marty, you know, reacting to the car driving away. That's a pretty good one as well. But that was it at GameStop. Decided to stop by Walmart real quick, guys. There's a couple things that I'm picking up, but I decided, you know, to come by their Funko section to see if there was anything new or noteworthy to show off to you guys. I know a lot of people are really excited about these pops right here, and I think that there is a chase for Himmel, if I'm not mistaken. So a couple of those Frennerin, I think that's how you say that. Again, somebody might correct me if I say that wrong, but some WNBA pops in there. We also have a USC Juju Watkins. I think this has a chase as well, the Ranma half. I think that's how you say that. I think it's Shampoo and a Kane, I believe, are the ones that have a chase. But it is interesting to see Walmart get in some new stuff. We have Juan Gabriel right there, a Georgie as well, which somebody did confirm that they're restocking chases too. But anyways, nothing for me today, but it's fun to kind of check out what, you know, different Walmarts have. Alrighty, guys, let's show off what I got at GameStop real quick. So I know at least for 2 of these pops, I've shown them off on camera because it was, you know, included in the footage that you guys saw, but 2 of them I didn't film. And they are 4 different pops, guys, from the Land Before Time line, or Land Before Time set. Didn't mean to say timeline, but I remember watching these movies as a kid, guys. First off, we got Sarah. She's kind of, you know, the grumpy one of the group, if you will. It definitely shows that on her face for sure. This is definitely a throwback, guys. I remember actually the first movie being pretty darn sad, if I remember correctly, but I love adding classic characters that I remember from my childhood. Next up, guys, part of the gang, we have Spike right here. Doesn't say a whole lot, or I don't even know if he says anything at all, but he's definitely the funny guy of the group. If I had to guess, I feel like this is going to be the most popular one to get out of the whole set. Maybe Littlefoot, if I had to guess. But this is definitely a good one, guys. Moving right along, guys, I also ended up getting Ducky as well. I think Ducky was one of my favorites, guys, growing up. Not entirely sure why, but I don't know, I just like Ducky a lot. Next up, guys, we got the leader of the group, Littlefoot. I think these pops turned out great, guys. Looks a lot like their characters, which I think that's how it should be with any Funko Pop they make. But now I'm missing a Petrie and also Sharptooth, so I'll have to keep an eye out for those. And also, they just came out with a Funko Shop exclusive Littlefoot where he's like, has like the little leaf from like the beginning of the movie. But I mean, come on, guys, what an absolute classic. Let me know down below if you're collecting these or if you watched this movie as a kid. Okay, a little bit of an update for you guys. You know that I do the Complete My Collection collection challenge series, and a lot of you have actually supported that by buying the different pops, guys, you know, to help me get more funds to buy the grails I'm looking for. But I figured I want to involve you a little bit more, and as a thank you, guys, I created my own sticker to give out to you guys that ever buy anything, or if I buy something from you guys, I want to send out this brand new sticker, the Complete My Collection Challenge Contributor. So just a fun little thing, guys, probably something that I should have done when the series started. But if you've ever bought anything from me, guys, whether it's on like a Whatnot auction or on Instagram, reach out to me, send me a message, send me your address, and you definitely deserve this little sticker, little badge, if you will. So I appreciate when you guys help out on the series, and I thought this would be a fun little thing to include. Next up, let me show you a couple of different things in the background here. Quick little update on the background, guys. I ended up finding a little thing to display this Homer Simpson handboard in the back right here. I also, if you guys remember when I picked this up, this really cool 3D bitty pop display. So I figured, I figured out a way to get it displayed so I didn't have to stick it on the wall. I mean, it looks a little goofy, but it probably looks okay for the background of the videos. Then I'm trying to think what else. Oh yeah, guys, I'm thinking about switching out this Funko sign that's back here. I think what I'm gonna do, so I ordered actually some pretty cool, like, you know, LED light, kind of neon style, you know, signs, kind of similar to the Wasatch Pop one right here. Gonna switch that one out for 2 different ones, and then I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this Funko sign. So figured, I think that was update worthy, and then I don't know if there's anything else that's different over here. I guess I moved this fish over to here because he was over in kind of the Simpsons corner. But anyways, that's pretty much it on a little update on the background and the Funko sign. It's getting moved. So moving on to the collection that I bought, guys, I think you can probably classify this into like 3 different tiers. So there's the more common stuff, there's more exclusive stuff, it's underneath my desk right here, and then the probably more rare stuff. So if you guys are wondering, I paid $500 for this entire lot, which in retrospect is a really good deal, and you will see here like why here in a little bit, why that's a good deal. But I guess I can kind of show off to you some of the more common stuff, the exclusive stuff, and then the really good stuff. So let's start off with this. Got everything laid out of the more common stuff, so we can kind of start on the bottom, kind of browse through everything pretty quick. I think what I want to do actually is kind of set aside most of this stuff for either giveaways or even give to like my nephew, nieces. One of my nephews is really big into dinosaurs, so I think he'll really like these Jurassic Park pops, and I have a nephew that's really into Harry Potter, so there's some fun Harry Potter items in here. But anyways, going into what we got, we have a 25,000, I almost said 2,500, but it's definitely more than that. Limited piece Rudolph right here. We have some of the bitty pops from Rudolph as well. Like I was saying, a lot of different Jurassic stuff, and I'll probably say all of these dinosaurs wrong, but Triceratops, crazy looking Jurassic World dinosaur, another crazy looking one, Distortus, right? I don't know, man, I haven't seen the movie yet, but we have Spinner right here, which it's not a bad one. We have Supreme Leader Snoke right there, and then like I said, some Harry Potter stuff with like the cookie version, like holiday cookie versions, 2 different Harrys. We also have Hermione and Ron, a couple of DIY Rudolph pops, I guess those are pretty fun, and a couple more dinosaur pops, the Titanosaurus and the Velociraptor. Oh, and also some pens as well. Like I said, this is the more common stuff. Let's bring out the kind of more exclusive, a little bit harder to find things. Got everything in this second wave in this Fun Days bag. These definitely come in handy, guys, when you're picking up a lot of different pops, and I've actually got a good amount of these bags. So as you can tell, this is a very Harry Potter heavy lot, if you will. A couple different anime in here. A little bit of Jurassic Park as well, but we'll start over here, guys. This is one that I actually don't have in my collection, and I love collecting the Goosebump pops. So I think this is probably one that I'm going to keep, but we have the Werewolf of Fever Swamp, kind of like a book cover, if you will, or I guess, yeah, book cover. I was going to say comic, but Goosebumps isn't a comic. Anyways, coming back up here, guys, we have the Dementor Pop and T combo, where he glows in the dark. If you guys didn't know, there's lots of Dementors in prison.
Worst thing about prison was the Dementors.
Anyways, guys, going back over here, we have Nagini right here from The Crimes of Grindelwald. Luna Lovegood with the lion headdress, if you will. Ron, as he's going to one of the, I think it's the Yule Ball, I believe. We also have the Quidditch World Cup, Ron Weasley right there. The gold Albus Dumbledore. Haunted Mask from Goosebumps. I think that one's great right there. The Inosuke right there. That's the LA Comic-Con exclusive, and it's flocked. Also, Chalice, there's a lot of different stickers on that one. Another Dementor. We have Harry Potter right there, guys, with the Basilisk Fang. That's probably from, I think, the second movie, if I'm not mistaken. We got Tim Murphy from Jurassic Park. I think that was a Target exclusive not too long ago. Gilderoy Lockhart with that old Barnes & Noble sticker. Definitely miss, hunting down some old Barnes & Noble exclusives. We have Portgas D Ace right here, guys, the Funko Shop exclusive. It's even in that nice protector, and a couple of different, I don't even know what you would call these. These aren't like comic book covers or book covers, but they're more like house emblems, if you will, kind of deluxe pops, Hufflepuff, and also Ravenclaw. But you're probably thinking, guys, I paid $500 just for that stuff. Let me show you kind of what makes up the majority of why I bought this one. All right, and last but certainly not least, here is the more limited, more expensive stuff. I don't know why I threw this in here. I forgot to add it into the last video clip, but we have the Fred Weasley with the Weasley's Wizard Wheezes. Wow, I'm surprised I said that correctly, but the majority of the cost of everything is going to be in these 4 pops. So we'll start off with the Dunhauer King. This was a Funko Shop exclusive, limited to 9,500 pieces. I think it goes for around like 50 to 60 bucks. The glow on that, actually tested it. Look, it's really good, honestly. And then we go over to here, guys, this Naruto signed 9,500 piece. And this is a Chalice Collectibles exclusive. It's a little bit different because it's signed, and I think it goes for about like 90 to like 120 last time I checked. So that's kind of a cool one. We have this one I haven't seen in a really long time, the Cornish Pixie, Mandrake, and Grindylow right here. 3-pack that's like the sideways mini 3-pack. That's definitely a cool one that I don't think I ever saw in store because I wasn't collecting yet in 2016, I don't believe. But yeah, this one's a pretty good one too with the con sticker. I think it goes for about like 90 to like 110, anywhere in that. But this is the heavy hitter right here, guys. This Harry Potter pop right here. So I think not quite all 999 of them were made, but still, I think this is the most expensive pop digital or NFT pop right here. Goes for, I've seen it go anywhere between like $900 to $1,200. And like I said, makes up the majority of what I spent. I'm probably going to put a majority of these on Whatnot unless I get like some offers and things like that. Because like I said, I like to fill in all the stuff for my auctions. And this was, I feel like, a good collection not to pass up on, since I didn't really have many items for my next auction in September. But anyways, if you're interested in anything, guys, let me know down below. That's definitely a hefty piece, a really expensive one. So I don't know, I might be holding on to that one for a while. Overall, I think that's a pretty good collection that I picked up, guys. Like I said, those pieces are going to be available in my next auction. Use all the links down below. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section below what was your favorite thing that I showed off in the video. Also, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos like this one here. Thank you guys so much for watching again. You guys are awesome and the best. Like always, remember to be kind of one another. Always promote positivity. I'll see you in the next video. Catch you guys later.